Welcome to a tutorial or overview of Psychological and Behavioral Sciences Collection database. So there are two ways to get to this database. One of them could be your course guide, which you can get to over here under quick links. But also you can go through this list called the A to Z list of databases, which basically means it's an alphabetical list. So I'm going to go to P for Psychology and Behavioral Sciences Collection. Now, if you're working remote access off campus, you need to put in your 900 number to log in. And this is a database made by EBSCO. Many of the databases that Bristol owns are made by this company, so they all look the same and work the same way, so it's easy to remember the tools. So always go to Advanced Search. We're going to click on that. This way you have multiple search boxes that open up. So I'm going to do a search on gut and depression. And when you're starting out doing your keywords, just start with the words that you think you want to start with, and then you can always tweak them later as you continue your searches. So I got 85 results, which isn't bad. It's really good. I'm going to go over here to the left-hand side. I'm going to limit to full text so I can get the articles that I want to read right away. That way, the PDF or the HTML full text will show up underneath. I also want to limit the publication date. I want to do within probably the last 10 years. So once you slide that bar over, it automatically updates. And now I can start going through the titles. And you'll see that my keywords are showing up in the titles. There's gut, there's depression. You can also see that over here on the left-hand side, the source types show up. So I have 34 academic journals in my results and 8 magazines. If there were any newspaper articles, it would say newspapers with a number. This is the article that I think I'm going to open up and take a look at. But first I can look at this quick little tool here by clicking on it, and I can slide the bar down and I can read the abstract, which is really just a quick summary of what this is about, what research they did, what they discovered. It will help you decide on whether it's worthwhile to open it up. Then open up the article by clicking on the title, and now we're in something called the detailed record. This is where you can also get to the full text, which we'll open in a moment. And here I have all of the information about that is contained basically in your citation. So we have the title of the research article. This is what they studied. We have all the authors listed here. This is the publication it was published in, when it was published, the volume and the issue, and the page numbers. They also supply you with some other subject headers. So this is how the database kind of works. It uses subject names in order to find the right information in the database. The database doesn't talk to us in natural language. It's not like Google where I can put in a whole question and get an answer back. You have to use keywords, and they have to coincide with the subject terms. So I could do another search for gut microbiome, mental depression, or I could do a search for gut microbiome, suicidal behavior, things like that. Now there is a tool in the database that you can use called the Cite tool, which will actually open up this list of different citation styles. For psychology, you're using APA, so you can copy and paste this into your Word doc that you're keeping your works cited list, or where you're taking your notes on each article. And I recommend getting this right away. This obviously needs to be double spaced, but it's a good starting point. And just beware that sometimes I've seen the names of the authors all appear in caps. So just double check it, make sure that all of the periods and commas are there that are necessary. So now you've gotten your citation. The other thing is you can email yourself this, so you have it in your email and then you can get back to it it will bring you back to what you're looking at here on the screen. It will not open up the full text, but you can get to the full text over here. This is also really important because I've had a lot of students send me this. You want the permalink to the article, and that's what it's going to send you in the email. Do not use this URL at the top. That's a timestamp. It doesn't get you back to the article. Always use this permalink. So basically, that is a quick overview of Psychology and Behavioral Sciences collection. If you have questions about how to do a search, or you get stuck, please reach out, book a research appointment, and I'm happy to answer any more questions for you.